Hi, my name is Sam. I am one of the founders of Remote Year from a long time ago. We started the company in 2015, and I was part of the team for 8 or 9 years after that, through many programs, many travelers, many team members, many ups and downs. And I left about 2 years ago and joined a company called Industrious in the co-working or flex space. I don't remote work and travel anymore, actually, because I have children now. I know that doesn't stop everybody from the lifestyle. There's even programs to support that these days. Yeah, so my dad was a foreign correspondent, and my whole life, basically, we were moving around. Every 4 years, not only were we living internationally, but also starting over. Like, you sort of start over every time you do this, make new friends, make a new community, etc. I think those experiences, I mean, I loved them. Like, I loved going abroad. I actually always found coming back home to be a little bit more challenging because you're trying to reintegrate with the same community, and you've changed in one way and they've changed in another way. And then when Greg and I started talking about Remote Year, it was like almost as if this business and the product had been built for me. And Greg actually was the one who was like, he's a digital marketer, and he had a kind of remote situation for the first time. And he was like, let's all go travel the world and take our jobs with us. And the rest of his friends, including me, were all like, we can't do that. Like, how are we going to do that? We don't have remote jobs. And this was like really the beginning of remote work becoming more popular. And he was like, okay, great. I'll just find some other people on the internet to come with me. So the two of us started talking about what that meant, and we were living in an apartment together in Chicago, and we built a little Squarespace website and got some early PR that went like viral in a bunch of different countries. Like, we had, I think it was 50,000 applicants at the very beginning because people thought it was really unique and interesting. And yeah, Greg and I basically did 8 weekends in a row of interviewing these people because we didn't want to just like sign people up for a program without meeting them and making sure that they felt like the right people to do this program with us. That was the moment for me that was like the turning point where I was like, we have to do this, because it wasn't just a lot of people that wanted to do it. It was a lot of amazing people that wanted to do it. We knew before we even stepped foot on the program that we were going to love this community and love this experience. The thing that I'm the proudest of is that I fundamentally believe that this is a great thing for people to do. And I think that they leave the program, better is the wrong word, but as almost a transformed individual in some way that's positive for their life. It's just like the ultimate lift in energy. I mean, it's just, you go to these places, you walk around, and instead of, walking down your block in wherever you're from to go to a workspace or a cafe to work, or maybe even just to work at home, you're like, walking through the main square in Prague, or walking through the Asian side of Istanbul or something like that. You just can't describe how exciting that is to do as your daily routine, and to have that be something that changes every month into a different version of it. Ultimately, it's just, you feel amazing and you feel fulfilled and you feel energetic from that, and you get inspiration from everything around you, right? So it's like that thing where it's the 5 people that are the closest to you that, that's kind of what you become. And it's the same with your surroundings. So the more diversity you surround yourself with, the more kind of diverse your mindset becomes in a way. That is the main value add, I think, of traveling, is you see other lifestyles, you see other people, you see other cultures, and you, at the very least, understand them more. Maybe you like them, maybe you at least change your perspective on them. And I think that's the main benefit of being abroad for long periods of time. Well, luckily now you don't have to start with a year if you don't want to. At the beginning, it was basically like, you do the year or you don't do anything. So that was always like obviously a big decision. I do think the 1 month, the 4 month, all the different products now allow people to dip their toe in the water a little bit more. The advice is just try it. Like, just go try it if you can, if you're able to. I think it adds so much to who you are, who you become, how you think about the world, how you think about your work. And so to the extent that people have the opportunity or the ability to give it a shot or to try the lifestyle, it's just, you'll thank yourself.